Today, I'm delighted to be speaking with Sheri Newton. Sheri and I go back. We used to work in corporate fitness together, and she is such a delight and full of energy. She is a NASM certified personal trainer, group fitness, and silver sneakers instructor. This summer, she is working with some really neat kids programs, and she is one of those people who is in a million directions, and she's always inspiring and motivating everybody she comes into contact with. So, Sheri, thanks for chatting with me.
Aw. Thank you so much, Kate. Great to be here.
Oh, right back at you. Okay, so I gave a little bit of a bio. It was a little biased, I will admit, but I'm already part of the Sheri fan club. So tell everybody a little bit more about what you do specifically in your own words.
Okay, specifically, I work with seniors and kids. I am a certified personal trainer. I started with personal training specifically, but then I got into group fitness, and the group fitness world kind of opened me up to a whole different demographic of people to work with. And I find that working with the seniors and the kids give me a really good balance as far as in the fitness industry. And as you said, I've been in the corporate realm, but finding that balance between the kids' fitness and the older adult fitness is just a really good balance for me. And I feel like it's a great place to be as a fitness coach.
Okay, so that brought up a question in my mind, or I guess it's a multi part question. We'll start with part one. The main differences between the senior vibes and the kid vibes in a group fitness class.
Uh, the intention and the energy are different, and the focus is different as well. With my kids, it's their fitness is all about being fun, right? You don't go into a kids program saying like, "This is what I want, and I want you to do this." I have to make it fun for them. So the fitness is done from a fun game aspect to get them to enjoy doing activities to make it a part of their lifestyle, whether they're with friends or with their family. As with my seniors, it's a bit different. I have to switch the energy because the energy is now is at a slower pace. I'm meeting them where they are in their fitness, as opposed to making it fun. I make it more entertaining. I make it energizing for them. I make it a community with them because they are part of their group of friends. So the energy is different, not negative, but the energy is in a different space compared to kids and seniors. So I'm meeting each group where they are. So it's not basically a big difference, but it's changing the dynamic of where I'm going to take the format for the workout or the routine for the segment that I'm doing with them that day.
Well put. I can't imagine the like energy that little kids have with the
Yes,
silver sneakers program, but how huge that point of community with the seniors. I mean, it's so needed. We read
yes,
studies all the time about the importance of your social health in addition to the physical health, and that
definitely.
is, checking both off the boxes right there.
Yes, it's a big mental difference for them, right? It's
Yes.
mental health also for them
Yes.
compared to kids. To kids, not that there isn't a mental aspect, but for the seniors, it's a greater aspect for them for the mental health, being a part of community and being with a group of friends or individuals for them to grow and continue to thrive in that community.
Yes, yes. And I did say it was going to be a two-parter. So we talked about seniors and kids. Now I want to know the biggest difference of corporate versus kids.
That is a huge difference, right? The kids, again, you have the kids' energy. Corporate is a whole different mindset because um, most likely they are still on site at work, except they're coming out for an hour or so to work out. For them, it is more of a mental break. If it's stressful at work, workout is going to be that um, catalyst that's going to help them de-stress, to help them calm down. So it's a whole different ball game as far as dealing with kids because adults have adult issues to deal with work and working out. So they're trying to find that balance to help them navigate through their day, to help bring a great end to their day at work. So it is a whole different demographics with corporate because you're dealing with work aspects to help them with their mental health, to keep them going and motivated to keep working out.
And I will point out, though, there was a class on the schedule called Recess in corporation. And I love that because they were still channeling that energy and that fun factor. So good for you
Yes, yes.
for the experiences across the board. So now tell us, if someone is going to a group fitness class for the first time and they haven't done that world before, what are some things that they should look for moving into that space?
First of all, I'll find out if the class, what level the class is at, right? Is it a beginner class? Is it a medium class? Is it an advanced class? The worst thing you want to do is end up in an advanced class and then you're going to be all over the place, you're going to be confused, and you're going to not want to come back to working out or coming into the class. So first find out what level the class is at because you want it to be at the level that you need to be. If you're a first timer coming into your group fitness class or working out for that fact, the first thing you need to do is find out what level the class is at so that you can be comfortable. And also being able to approach the instructor and letting them know, like, hey, this is my first time, I've never worked out, and the instructor can help guide that person into like where they need to be. They need to modify, maybe look for this person to modify, but definitely making sure the class is where you need it to be, as far as being a first timer in a class.
And that can really help diminish the overwhelm that can come when you're facing
Yes,
the class for the
definitely,
first time. And I always like
definitely,
to remind
definitely.
people too, and I know that this is also right something that you've experienced, that idea of just because it looks like everybody knows what they're doing when you're watching it, that really isn't the case. Just
It
go
is,
in, experience it, ask the questions, take it where you need to, right? And I know you've
yes,
seen that time and
definitely.
time again.
Yes, and I can see, instructors can see when a first timer coming to class, right? They're like deer in the headlights, and some of them are apprehensive and coming in for the first time, right? And I would be like, come on in. The instructor is basically the vibe that's going to set the vibe for someone coming in, right? And I always explain to folks, I'm just like, you're taking it to your fitness level. This is your class. You take it where you need to be. I make them comfortable. I make myself approachable so that they're not going to sit in the back of the class and just pretend like nothing is happening and just look confused the entire time. So I make them feel comfortable. I introduce them to some folks in the class if they're first time. I'm just like, there's Betsy, this is her second time, there's Bob, so that they can create that community off the bat and feel comfortable.
You do such a great job with that too. And not unfortunately not every instructor does those. So is there anything that you tell someone going into a class when the instructor is not giving them safety information? What should they know safety wise going in?
Safety wise, first of all, always travel with your water. You have to stay hydrated. Two, if it's a strength based class and they're using weights, if the instructor is not giving instruction on what weight they should be using, go with a lightweight or no weight at all. And it's totally fine. Again, you need to be at the level you are at and not being at the level of someone else in class because most likely some folks have been coming to that class for a very long period of time. So go light. If you know that you have limitations in, say, lower back and legs, shoulder, go with no weight or no weight at all. And that's perfectly fine. If it's say, a Pilates class or a yoga class, right, and you know your flexibility is not up to par and you're just starting out, go slow. You may not be able to go all the way down. Go as far as you can and keeping the form. All right. So being able to stay at your fitness level is totally fine until you can make it to the next level. So safety, go light on no weight at all, and go to your limitations as far as flexibility. Go to where you need to and stay hydrated.
Excellent. Thank you, Sheri. And now tell me more about the children's program you're working with right now.
So I'm working with Kids Fit in Motion in Newark. It is. in conjunction with Newark Beth Israel Hospital. It is a new program. It's only a year old. It is a free program for kids 3 to 18 years old. So it goes all the way up to teens. And we offer classes throughout the week on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and Saturday mornings for kids. And it is a great program to keep kids active. It also helps families because the parents stay on site and they are welcome to join the kids as well. It's a great way for them to learn the best way to keep the kids engaged and keep them going. The program is not only on site at the Wellness Center, but the Kids Fit in Motion is a program that is open to local schools in New Jersey area. Kids Fit in Motion comes in, train teachers, PE teachers on the program, and then you flourish. All right, so it is so very important to have active kids now, so that when they become adults, they're active adults. So
Yes.
it's a great program to start now, and the kids love it. The parents love it. Again, it's a free program, and it's free. It's just awesome. And there's a lot of other programs in the New Jersey area with the community, town community centers that offer free programs, especially during the summer. So taking advantage of these programs is just so great for families and so great for kids. So I can't encourage parents enough to look in their community for these free programs. It's out there, and encourage the kids and family to just participate.
Absolutely. There is so much in our state. And I'm so glad you're mentioning this. You know, you are doing one in Newark. This goes statewide. There's other resources as well. And we need to move. Our bodies need
We
to
need to
move.
move. Yes, yes, yes. And it's I grew up being active. Like I was running, I was doing it just all the time, and I could not see myself not doing that growing up. And just to see kids not able to do that in some aspect, it's just crushing for me, because it's been a big part of my life growing into an adult, and this is where I am, right? And I feel like it's such a disservice when kids don't have the opportunity to move. And I feel like with these free programs, they have that opportunity to move and to learn. And they are so excited when they're like doing things. It's
Yes.
just to see the look on their faces and be like, I just did that. It's just awesome, right? I have a 5-year old who's like, he's like the push-up king. He does perfect push-ups, just the standard push-ups. And and adults look at him like, is he 5? I'm like, he is 5. It's amazing. It's amazing to watch. It's amazing to watch.
That is
So
so cool. I have to sneak in one of these days and see. I'll pretend that my 2-year-old is a 3-year-old and sneak on campus here.
yes, we encourage. We encourage. We have some parents who have kids who are in between age, and so they can't come to just one. So they bring the whole family. So I have like 2-year-olds all the way up. So the toddlers just run around, and this is
Yeah.
like, it's totally fine with me as long as they're moving. And they participate, and they're just as excited as their siblings. So
Well,
it's
you just
amazing.
made another great point of just how awesome it is that this can be a full family event too. And I
Yes.
mean, now that I have a little one and I'm looking at activities in New Jersey, in addition to plenty of free resources out there, there's also a ton of things that cost a lot of money. And you've got a family of maybe
Yes.
3 children, all of a sudden you're over $100, maybe $200 for one activity. The fact that this is free, it just blows my mind. How is it funded? Like, how long has this been around?
It's funded by the Devil's Foundation, the Devil's Youth Foundation. So that's who is backing the program, and they have other programs. They also have a girls hockey um, program going on in the summer as well. So the Devil's Youth Foundation have multiple things going on at the same time, and this is one of the programs that they just initiated a year ago. So yeah, this is great. So it's privately funded, and it's doing an amazing job.
That is so awesome. Sheri, thank you so much for sharing about this program, about everything you're involved in. And the links will be in the description, but please just tell us here too, in case someone's listening and not able to check out the description, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, you can contact me through my website. It is www.moxiefit, moxiefit.nyc. And you can drop me an email, and then you find out more information about what I do and all the connections I have.
Excellent. Sheri, thank you so much. It was so fun to talk to you
Thank you
today.
so much, Kate. Thank you for catching up.